Yo, yo.
No more rehearsing and nursing apart. We know every part by heart. Overture, curtain lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show. This is it.
Clone Radio, LA's infinite repeat. How we feeling out there? How's your drive time commute?
How's your drive time commute?
Saga. What's the saga?
What's the saga?
Songs for the deaf. You can't even hear it.
Let's go! We're still doing tests, friends. We're still doing tests. Tell me what it sounds like. I added limiters to the show. Yeah! Give me some more. Hold on! Let's go. Hey, Wendy. Let's get high. Yo, Chubbs, I got a lot of metal.
Give it to
yeah. And there you go. Yeah, folks, please be patient with me. I'm still working out the kinks. The updates that I thought I would get done by now are not done yet. However, I did fuck with the mic a little bit. Please let me know if you're hearing any difference in the mic. As far as I know, because I added some limiters and that kind of thing, I learned about limiters and fucking compressors and all this shit just yesterday, properly. The mic might be a little low. Is that better? Because, yeah, that's what it is that I basically did. I fucked around, and you shouldn't see, like right now, if I yell, I won't blast your ears. So, yeah! You notice how it didn't blast your ears? How was that, Johnny? Did I break your ears? On the other hand, I could talk really low, and you guys can hear just fine, right? Because it's picking that up too. Am I right? Like right now, I'm talking really low. Okay. Now, I learned something. I learned, number one, tell me if the music is affected. Okay, please. Don't worry about the image. You can wear headphones. Now that I learned how to do it, you can wear headphones. I didn't know how to do it. Now I definitely do it. Listen, if the music's affected, just know that that's going to change soon. Okay? Because the compressors and everything sound better on the voice, but they sound worse on the music, I think. So what it is that I'm going to do is maybe fuck around with the settings just for now kind of thing, just to turn them on and off when I play music. Okay, let me know. Let me play the music, okay? And let me know. What it is that I found out is that all the limiters are good. But what happens is that they apply for the mic because everything's coming out of the same board. What it is that I need to do is exactly that, right? I need to separate the audio channels. I can't do it all from the board because it's just one signal. So what I got to do now is I got to buy a microphone preamp. And once I do that, then I'm going to be able to have two different sound sources. And it's going to sound better. The mic is going to sound amazing. And the music is going to sound completely amazing, and they're going to be basically two different inputs. Now, I didn't know any of this until earlier today. Like, literally, earlier today is when I learned all of this. So, you guys are going to have to, I don't know, be patient with me for a little bit. I mean, I've been pretty clear that it's going to take a while for me to figure this stuff out. It's a new system. And when I tell you new from beginning to end kind of thing. Well, not the board, like the audio stuff is all pretty much the same. But the computer's new, the camera's new. And the problem is, and the computer, I was running Windows 10 before, and now I'm running Windows 11. So that's completely new too. So there are all these little things that are getting me a little bit off my game. But I think I should be able to put on a good show today. The music might not sound the way it's supposed to yet, but please let me know. Just give me feedback, okay? And know that whatever it is that you're hearing now is very temporary, and we will be changing it real soon. What it is that I'm looking for now, any of you who have ideas on sound, if you guys can maybe suggest, if you know of any, if you can suggest a good mic preamp. Fucking Lorem. Oh, Lorem. Yeah, if somebody can suggest a good mic preamp, that would be good. I think that's the next one. The music seemed unaffected. Okay, the voice. Okay, well, this is it. The voice is supposed to be radio quality, and as I tweak, we're going to get even better. But I'm actually learning a little bit what the deal is. You see, that's the difference. When you have somebody do something for you, you don't learn it. And then when you learn it, it's with you. You know what I'm saying? So, what it is that I've also started doing, Lorem is going to be really happy, is I took a note. I've taken a notebook with me and started taking notes. Because I've noticed that if I set up like something online, it's not the same thing. I fucking hate making notes online. Like Google Keep and that shit I don't like. The mic is super good. Okay, well, that's it. And the thing is that now, even if I'm doing this, right, you should be able to hear the same voice as far as I know. Like usually before, like when I moved away from the mic or close to the mic, it made a difference, right? And now, as far as I know, you should be hearing the same thing all the way through. Is that right? Just tell me, like the test I just did, are you hearing the same kind of volume everywhere through, wherever it is? Because it should be much more even than it was before. Okay? So, that's the deal. I'm taking care of stuff, and it's just writing. I'm writing notes, especially now, because I know myself, and I'm not going to do it with the notes, but if it's in front of me and I cross notes off and stuff like that, that's going to be better. It's noticeable, but not a fraction as much as before. What do you mean by not a fraction as much as before, profs? Please let me know. Okay, yeah, but you can hear the voice clearly the whole time. Like, I mean, if it's panning, fine. But what I'm concerned about is the volume. As I'm going like this and you hear me panning, is it still about the same volume? And also, that's the reason I'm not doing Bjork today. I know you guys want me to do the Bork record. I promise I'm going to do the Bork record. Okay? But I want the setup to be good for the Bork record. So, I have it. We'll get to it. It works great. Just a difference when you speak directly, but only for half a second. Okay. Well, look, like I said, now I'm learning what these things mean. And eventually I'll kind of like tweak the settings. And I have to now fucking buy a amplifier, what's it called? A microphone preamp. You bought beer. Yeah, dude, no Bork. I know. Listen, guys, I want to be able to focus on it. And right now I know that I'm not going to focus on the record. My refund policy. Wait in line. The line to go fuck yourself is right there. No, you'll get borked. I promise that you'll get borked. I'm looking forward to it too, but I know that if I do it now, I'm not going to pay attention properly. I'm not going to enjoy it as much because I'm thinking about a bunch of different things. I know that you're messing, dude. All of you are. We're good, man. But I'm going to play a lot of music for you. If you want a request, please put in a request. That's still the lifeblood of this show, and I appreciate you guys. Guys, fuck, I'm really excited right now about the show. I'm really close to where it is that I want to be. Hopefully, by the weekend, I'll have everything worked out, or most of it, but I'm really close. I got another camera coming in, and I might be setting up that other camera today as the show is going on. So there might be some tests. You guys are going to be, I think, maybe you might be able to see things live, or I might have to turn it off for a little bit. Okay, so please be patient with me. I'll make sure that all of that happens. But I'm telling you that on the other side of this is another level. On the other side of this is really where it is that I'm going to lean in as the show goes on, and I think it's going to be amazing. I really do. I'm excited about this, man. I'm excited about developing this radio station into what it is that I want to do. So, Les, you're the best guinea pig ever. You know how much I appreciate you, Les? You're a crotchety fuck. But the thing is that I can't use that against you because I'm a crotchety fuck. You understand? But what it is that I think I like about you is that you're kind of pretty straightforward. I appreciate that. If you like what I do, Les, can you put a number next to your name? Would it be too much to ask you to maybe subscribe to my channel? You don't have to, you know that. I know that you're a patron. But if you can subscribe to my channel these days, it makes a difference. Big time. That's where it is that it's going. Thank you for your Bork Hype Fund. I appreciate you. I'll get the request. We'll get everything super, super close to where it's supposed to be. Yes, rest in peace, Jerry Lee Lewis. I've got, I think, one Jerry Lee Lewis record, and we will play it. It's coming. Okay? It is absolutely coming. Oh, man. It sounds good from this end, man. I really hope that it sounds good from the other end. I'm very, very excited about this next chapter of Vinyl Junkies. Yeah, Androy, look, I know that you were hyped for Bjork. I know. But I promise the experience will be much better once my head's in the game. I'm not going to be able to do a good job today. I'm not going to listen properly. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, if you caught me, actually, can I tell you something? Yesterday, I noticed that I actually stopped the show early. I stopped the show an hour earlier than I would have normally stopped it for. You know why? Because the clock on my new computer was 1 hour ahead. So I thought that I was stopping the show at 12:30, and I wound up stopping it at 11:30, just to give you an idea. And I started late, so we're going to get there. We're going to get there. You guys, so much ahead. I was actually looking forward to getting on today. It's like, fuck, I can't wait to get on, because I think it's going to be a fairly normal show, but we'll see. Okay, so the mic level is several levels improved. Yeah, dude, I know. And one step further, just tell me about the music now, okay? There's still one more step to go. So that one might take a while, though, because I got to buy a piece of equipment and learn how to use it, and, you know. Here's Man of War. Hey, Lorem, you're feeling pretty fucking frisky. What are you doing, day drinking? This fucking guy. Now you're getting a little belligerent. Paper and pen, Lorem. That's all you, buddy. 100% right. So how is it now? Wendy, you recognize these edibles? I'm having the other half. Burning, ready to explode. The straight off the road. How about now? Do you notice a difference? Do you notice a difference? Yes, still mono. This is what we're testing, folks. How about now? How about now? Did that fix it? I put up the gain. Tell me if it fixed it. Please tell me if it fixed. Change now? Yo, just so you know, what I'm doing is I'm fucking around with settings, okay? So I turned the compressor back on. What I'm gonna do is it's on now, and I'm gonna turn it off when I put my hand up, okay? And I'll tell you when I turn it off. Tell me which sounds better. Because right now what I have to do is I have to do the settings separately for voice and music. This is compressor on. I'm taking off the compressor now. Oh, no, not yet. Compressor off. Do you hear a difference? What's better, one or now? So I'm going to turn it back on. Tell me back on. Now, hold on. Now. Now. This is one. Okay. Lorem, do you hear the bass and the treble okay? Because what it is that I have is I have a plugin that sets up bass and treble, and I might fuck that up. Let me know if everything's evened out with the sound, because what I'm trying to do is figure out what I gotta turn on and turn off. If all it is the plug, what's it called, the levels, it'll be fine. Tell me if it's good. Now. Thank you. Yo, what do you say we do a friend a favor? Those of you who like your metal, there's a dude, actually a girl's on right now, might be his wife, but there's a dude named Metal DJ Phoenix, who I think he's from Spain, and he's one of the only guys here that does metal, and he does metal on vinyl, and let's shout him out, okay? Because he's on right now, so let's get her done. Yeah, sounds better than before. I'm just reading your comments, okay? Again, you notice this is another test day. That's why it is that I had to turn it off. I agree with Campbell that highs still sound tinny, but it's a trade-off without more fiddling. Okay, yeah, that's not going to get fixed until I get the my my mic amp. Somebody had, if somebody can maybe just leave me a comment or just leave me a whisper. I think that somebody, Focusrite, there you go. Ptolemaic just helped me. Focusrite Scarlet line of mic preamps. I'm going to look for that. As a matter of fact, while I'm playing the record, I'm going to look for that, okay? Once I have that, then we're going to have the mic set. I didn't realize that it would make a big difference to have two different sources, both for mic and the other thing. And the thing that I'm having a problem with, and again, please help me if you know this stuff. Please, if it's $169, I'll buy it right now, and it'll be here tomorrow. Fuck, I was looking at some mic preamps, and it's like $1,000, $1,800. Like, god damn, I can't fucking do that. You know, I can't do that. So, tell me what it is that you're hearing. What is it that I wanted to say? I don't even know what it is that I wanted to say. You can spend a lot, but Focusrite hits an excellent sound for mid-range prices. I mean, listen, I don't mind spending, if you know this stuff at all, Ptolemaic, or any of you, I don't mind spending more than that. Okay? I can tell you exactly why. I mean, it's pretty simple. This, to me, the entire show is an investment. Very, very fucking simple. This is what I do. So, I'm not looking to... I'm looking to solve the problem once and for all and get a certain level of quality. And for that, you got to spend more money. And I've always been like that. I don't buy a lot of things, but when I buy the stuff that I buy, I like having quality components. You know, and that's why it is that I'm... that's why I'm so budgeted and everything else, because I take what I do seriously, as simple as that. Okay, so if you can help me out, and maybe if you do know anything about microphone preamps, please suggest like different price zones. And I mean, obviously, if you have personal experience, that helps me a ton. Okay, because the personal experience is what I'm looking for, number one. And number two, what it is that I want to know, this is super important for me. Whatever microphone preamp that I have, is it just going to plug directly into the... Am I going to be able to plug it directly into the computer and it fucking gets automatically? Or do I have to do anything else? The more technical things I got to do, the more I'm fucked. I'm not good with the technical stuff. So let me know if the mic amps that you guys are talking to me about are any good. Okay, and if there's anything, for me, I'm kind of looking for something exactly like this. Just plug it straight into the board. It gets recognized by the sound card. Done. Okay, so most of them are plug and play. I mean, why not just a digital interface? Because I don't know what that means, Lorem. I totally don't know what the fucking... I don't know what that means. Does that have... Yes, it has USB. It does have USB. I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing. USB out. But the thing is that I have to have two different sources in order to be able to set the filters properly. So there's got to be filters, more filters for the mic, because the mic sounds great now, right? But it's affecting the music. You want the music to sound right. Like on the music, the only thing I would add is I would add a limiter just to make sure that it doesn't clip. Other than that, you just let it play. And right now, that's not the case. Kavish. A Focusrite is a digital... Okay, there you go. All right, let's continue the conversation, okay? Trash is good too. You have exactly the same Allen and Heath, okay? And getting a dedicated mic preamp will definitely improve the sound as well. What... okay. Tell me, give me some examples of other boards. I mean, of other preamps, if you can, like different price ranges. If like somebody's knowledgeable, say, hey, you know, if this one costs more, then get this one type of thing. Give me a few options. Simple. Like I said, for me, this is something that, you know, it's my career, so I got to get it done. It doesn't bore you too much that I talk about the tech talk? I mean, I'm guessing... If I had to guess, that it's got to be somewhat interesting to you because you guys are involved in the process. You guys are helping me test. You guys are watching this thing that you're invested in, right? You're watching it kind of like evolve. So there's still some big changes. Today, later on, there should be more changes. Amnesia, how are you? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I know you've been subscribed in the past. If we ran out, here we are, man. Do you like what I do? Subscribe to what I do. Very, very important. And we will be talking about gear more than usual. You see, I'm just used to going to my Stream Deck and pressing buttons, and like none of my buttons work right now. Nothing. The Stream Deck has to be completely reprogrammed. So we'll get there. We'll get there. You know what's been cool? The average audience size has gone up dramatically. Dramatically. So that's always fun. Well, I appreciate that you support other channels, Amnesia. My hope is that you'll like my channel enough to, even if you have only your Prime type of thing, that you'll subscribe to my channel anyway. It's my hope. Tough nerd toys gaming. Same thing with you. If you got a crown, I understand if you're using it for another channel, but I'm hoping that, if you're here, you appreciate the channel to support it, because that's what the difference is. Let me play you something from a band called Nebula now. Let's listen and make more tests. See when this camera comes in. The album that I got here is an album called Heavy Psych. I think this might be a new album from Nebula. I don't know anything about it because I just added the record right now. Let me just confirm if this is an actual 2022 release. I will have your titles for you. Okay, so this is originally a 2009 release. I thought so. Okay, it was reissued just recently in 2020. I haven't listened to it yet, so why don't we drop the needle, give it a listen, and hopefully the new camera is going to come in the next while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the new camera right away, and we're going to fuck with it. Why? The frames are not going to be set up. None of that's going to be set up. On the other hand, you're going to get to see the back room. And it's pretty neat. There's a lot of records. So, the anticipation of all of this is fucking killing me. All right. Here's Nebula. Thanks so much for listening. Again, I appreciate you. Please, all comments on music, whatever it is that you're hearing, bad, good, let me know, man. This is the point. Thank you. Thank you. I can yell now when it doesn't hurt your ears. Family fun, you go for it, baby. Let's have fun, man. Let's have a good time. Nebula's amazing. Junkies. I have a Tascam US 2x2. What is this? Can anybody help me? What's this here? a Tascam US 2x2. Because if this is what I need, I have it. I don't know how to plug it in. Let me catch up on the comments, okay? I was rooting around. I'm listening to you right now, okay? Sorry, I'm just taking a chance. I'm just taking a chance reading comments and seeing what's happening. Anyway, listen, let me play you some music, and when I'm ready to talk, you guys don't mind if I turn off the music. Again, just bear with me. We're getting shit worked out. If it's this, I might even be able to plug it in today if I figure out how, which I promise is not obvious. Not to me. This is it? This is what I need? Did this improve the sound of the deck at all? Yes, I know Obsidian. I'll need a power adapter. Okay, so let me look for that, okay? Guys, if you guys are down with helping me, man, we might get this done together. Okay, you're saying it might be the turntable, right? Why don't we just switch it over and find out? Because there are individual settings. So, again, I'm learning all this. Seriously, thanks so much for like all of the input. Tascam, okay, Ptolemaic is saying Tascam is a budget brand. An upgrade would sound better, but if it works, you can try it and learn how to set it all up. The only concern I would have with Tascam is that if it's sold, that it doesn't work with Windows 11. It's old. I mean, it's old. The Tascam is easily 5 years old. Is that old? But on the other hand, if it's, it's like if it's a budget brand and it's a question of being able to just, buy something better, then I'm going to do it. But this might be good to test on. What do you say? Let's try. Tell me if this deck sounds any better. Then we'll know if it's a deck issue or just the filters altogether. I need a power source. I gotta go look through Better? Okay. Thank you. I gotta go look for a power supply. I'll be back. found the plug. Let me catch up on your comments. You know what? We can test this, eh? What I'm going to do is I'm going to play you all three turntables and see if they all sound the same. What do you say? Okay, the reason I'm saying this is because two of my turntables are from Japan. So there's an up and down transformer. It might be able to make a difference. No, man. Anthrax isn't fucking with anything. Although, what I just did is I just completely fucking undid my box. I'm sure you guys have like a thing full of cables. I had to look through 6 different adapters to find one that actually plugs into this thing. So, let's see where we get, okay? What do I need other than that? Can you guys maybe show me pictures of what I need? Is it just a question of taking the taking this and plugging it straight into the thing, and then there's 2 inputs? Okay, so we have the power, right? So I got IN1 and IN2. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if they're just 2 different things for 2 different mics. And then you take the USB. Just let me know, okay? Because if it's just a question of plugging it into one, then fine. But I see IN1 and IN2, or maybe line 1 and line 2. Yeah, it looks like 2 different channels. Anybody Platin Popst? How are you? You good? Still testing equipment, Platin Popst. Still messing around with equipment here. So yeah, let me know if it's just that, because if that's the case, then what it is that I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the wire that fits this particular configuration, and we're going to try. It means I'm not going to be talking for a bit, but let me know, okay? Yeah, I know, dude, but I got to know what wire to go into first, right? So I just need to know, is it just one wire, or is there somehow 2 wires that I need to put in? From what it is that I see, it should be just 1 wire, but I'm not sure. 2 inputs for stereo. Okay, well, I don't need stereo on a mic, right? Does it need phantom power? Yes, it needs phantom power. But does this have phantom power? Well, the XLR is what's going into the board now. But yeah, it might need phantom power. I don't know if this particular thing has phantom power, because if it does, then we still have trouble. So, if you guys maybe want to check out specs, listen, you don't have to. Please understand, you don't have to do anything. Okay? But if you want to help me out, let me know if the Tascam US 2x2, 2x2 has phantom power. Because if it doesn't, then there's no point in even trying it. It won't work. The condenser mic I have is a AKG C, is it? Yeah, AKG C4 414. So it definitely needs power. Let me know if mine has it or not, because if not, well, then it looks like we're back to square one. Let's test out these decks, okay? You said this one sounds bad. It does? It does? Okay, well, if it does, then we're good. Then we're good. So now, what do I have to do? I just have to find a cable that allows me to plug into this, which is what? It's a... Okay. So I need male to 1/4 inch. Right? Is that it? Male XLR to 1/4 inch. And a standard USB cable that I figure. The switch is on the front. Okay, so look, we're going to try. I'm going to go see if I can get a cable. Let me do this first. Fuck, I feel like I should be giving you music. I kind of, believe it or not, feel a little bit bad. because I feel like I should be doing better somehow. It's like I'm not playing music. I'm not, it's like I'm setting up. But again, my hope is that you're finding the setup part of this interesting. And if you are, then that means you are appreciating the fact that the mic sounds oh so much better. Okay, so yeah, I know, but I have to find the right... the XLR cable on one end, but on the other end it has to be quarter inch, right? Or eighth of an inch. What am I going to play you? Let me find you something. I'm going to play you Azimuth. It's like real life, eh? Yeah. Look, in which case I appreciate it. I mean, you guys know that I'm going to play great music for you, right? I mean, I have the records. The thing is that the radio show is me engaging you. And right now what I'm doing is just engaging you in Tech Talk. P-Dot says the user manual says the phantom power affects both the 2x2 and the 4x4, okay, simultaneously. Do not turn phantom power on when connecting a mic that does not require... Okay, well, mine does require phantom power. But I do not see a switch. I don't think that I saw a switch. Like, sometimes you see a switch for phantom power or not. Oh, yes, I do. Off and 48 volts, right? 48 volts is the phantom power. Do I have it right? Just let me get it right, because it's like I'm already starting to figure out. Okay, in which case I think we're good. Let me go see if I can find the cable, okay? I'm going to play you Azimuth. I played you side 1 last time. We're going to play side 2 this time, okay? Thanks again. Let's hope I come back with the right cable. Very excited. Have it? Do you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you hear me. You can hear me. Okay. All right. Guess what? I have all the equipment that I need in order to test this out. I have a second mic. So you guys enjoy the music and just watch me kind of like move around. But if we can get this to work, we just solved another problem. And you guys helped me do it. So fucking teamwork. I'm gonna use the mic, my first mic, which is a AKG also, but it's the C214. It's the model below. This is the better model. So even my guest mic is amazing. What is severely lacking is my knowledge. I have to go back to find the plug. I'll be back. There will definitely be stereo. One thing at a time, guys. Patience. Porco Dio, give me a bit of patience. You guys. I just found the right plug, though. I hope that I'm choosing good music for you. Up and down the stairs now 4 times, going through fucking mountains of cables. Mountains of fucking cables. Anything with a plug, you take it out. But now I have what we need to try to practice. Let's see. Actually, Carpentier, I'm working on the mic you're going to be using. So, look at that. We're getting 2 birds stoned at once. It's a beautiful thing. plugged in, but I'm not getting a message from the USB. So I'm gonna chill for just a bit. Let me catch up on the comments. How's that? And download this driver. What do I gotta do? I gotta see if it recognizes the mic, which I don't believe it will. See if it recognizes some more audio input capture. Let's find out. New audio input capture. Nope. All right. You see? Let me chill it out a bit. Once this is done, we still got to do the camera. There's another camera. Are you enjoying yourselves? I mean, listen, there's music, right? But you don't understand how stressful this stuff makes me. Oh, it fucking stresses me out so much. I hate this stuff. On the other hand, I can say without, like, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I understand the equipment better today than I did yesterday. There's no doubt about that. So that's worth everything. You know? I told you, you have to realize that I didn't come into this a broadcaster. I came into this as a broadcaster wannabe. I've always been a broadcaster wannabe. But I wasn't really a broadcaster. I just kind of like, I would do videos all the time, sure. But I never really, the format is something new, you know, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Carpentier, D-Rock, I'm actually, what it is that I'm doing here is the mic you're going to use. You're going to use a pretty damn good mic too, and considering that this is supposedly the Tascam is a budget brand, Ptolemaic says, considering that that's the case, and I do have two mics, and I do intend to have people at the show, I think maybe what I'll do is I will get a better one because I need a better one. That makes sense, right? It's kind of like, and I'll use that one for the guests, right? Right? Am I right? Let me read your comments. I'm seeing the last comment being D-Rock saying it's early. Give it time to stew. That makes me feel that, like, you guys may have had a few chuckles at my expense. Let's find out what's been going on. These fucking guys. Hold on. Make sure the phantom power. Okay, I got it. Make sure phantom power is off. No, listen, whatever. I mean, I know that you guys are cool with me doing this. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I'm not Blumpy, D-Rock, but yeah, man, I'm sufficiently medicated, and honestly, if I got to be completely honest, I'm having a great time doing this. I just hope that it translates for you, the audience. My feeling is it will. You know? I remember the time that this fucking guy was working all his equipment online and we were figuring it out together. And then you're going to hear, I mean, the mic sounds 1,000 times better, right? The mic sounds way, way better. So, we are definitely getting somewhere. Mic is great, music is boringly weak, no highs. Yeah, I saw that. Don't worry, I'm not taking I'm not taking any of this badly at all. Considering how rage-inducing tech issues can be, you're making excellent progress. Yeah. I've been stuck in tech hell for the last 3 or 4 days. It's been, since Tuesday, I've been stuck in tech hell. And I can't wait to get out. It's not something I'm good at. I'm waiting for Polam to help me out and finally set up the OBS the way it's supposed to Does it stretch to the captain's chair? It will stretch to the captain's chair. If you want to sit down on the captain's chair, fucking get your feet up, smoke a joint, and just talk into the mic, you can do that. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want. Yeah, it's going to be set up nicely, man. Real fucking nicely. You might want to consult the manual if I need to, obviously. Streaks, I feel like I'm staring into a future portal and looking at myself. Oh, why? You're doing the whole damn thing? Or you're considering doing all this too? Well, look, honestly, one thing that you'll know about me is that I'm comfortable sharing tips and all this with people. So, if anything, you're seeing me have all the difficulties in real time. I can tell you that the camera is one I'm completely satisfied with people. With. It's like it's a OBS bot 4K. It's fantastic. I got another one coming. All right. Is it going to be considered just boring if I just flip the record over for you? Let me flip the record over, okay? Let me flip the record over. And P-Dot, I did see that you gave me the download and the user manual. Thank you. Again, we got time. I mean, it's not even 6 o'clock, so you guys know we're going to hang out, listen to some music, and, you know, if you have any requests, please feel free to put in requests. Certainly that's always something that's appreciated. It's the lifeblood of this show. And subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. You notice that even when things are like this, I'll still kind of do what I can in order to do radio. So there's no point in waiting for everything to be perfect because it's not going to be perfect for a little while. The frustrating part is that I was on such a streak. I was in such a groove, and then everything shit on me. So, there you go. More Azimuth. Thank you. I will be unplugging stuff, so don't be surprised if you don't hear, okay? Let's hope that we recognize. Oh, fuck! I might have to turn off. OBS. Let's find out. Yeah, it's not detecting. I can see that it's detecting here. I might have to disconnect and come back. Let me try one more time, but... No, I know it's flat. I haven't even gotten there. Dude. Bow, bow, bow. Once we know that the mic can be separated, we're going to have no issues at all. It's going to be fantastic. So that's what I'm trying to determine now. Let's see what we have. Let me see. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers fucking crossed. Audio input capture. Beastly record, isn't it? Yo, yo, yo. Nah, speakers U6, that's not it. Come on, Sam, get it. Your video is